time for a little moan up. Amazon. Amazon damages. Yeah, let's talk about it. No! Okay, so over the past week and a half, I've had a few deliveries from Amazon. 2 on the trot, damaged. So by the time you're watching this, these issues will have been rectified. I'll explain how I've rectified them. And yeah, do you know what I mean? And I'll give you a little tip as well, dealing with Amazon. But basically, I've got 2 items. One was this here. As you can see, there's a slight dink there on the outer box. No major issue with that, but the damage actually went quite bad onto the Steelbook, as you can see there. Okay, now this is from Amazon, obviously. Now, okay, granted, happens in transit. Yep, can't be helped. But what can be helped is their packaging. Now, the second one I got was this one here, Raiders of the Lost Ark. But when you look at it side on, now this one I've actually almost rectified because you can't see it so much now. So I'm looking at the wrong end. You can't really see it, right? But basically, let me get another Steelbook here. You can see a sort of slight curvature to this one here, but it's one that I've almost rectified, so there's no real issue with that in the sense. But basically, when I got that, if you saw the opening, you could see a sort of, you can see it slightly, a sort of slight sort of bend to the box there. Now, it was worse when I got it, but luckily no damage to the actual Steelbook itself. It was literally just slightly sort of off. But when you weight it, it rectifies itself. Anyway, not happy at all, right? So I'll get on to Amazon, obviously. Now, this one here, I don't know if it's back in stock as you're watching this, because I would have filmed this, I don't know, several days back. But as of now, I've contacted Amazon and it's not in stock. So, you know, they've offered me a refund on it. So, I don't want a refund, really. I want the item because, you know, it's a special edition one. I want this. They said it was coming back into stock. But like I said, I'm not playing that game because, you know, sometimes they don't. You don't know, right? So I said to them, okay. They said, well, we'll offer you a refund of £6 on it. So I took it. So what I've then done is I've bought the standard Steelbook, which is exactly the same. It's that Steelbook. And once arrived, I will, as long as that comes dent free, I'll take that Steelbook, put it in this box, send them back that Steelbook and get a refund on that. So in the end, I come better off by £6. I get this £6 cheaper, essentially. So that's the plan. And by the time you're watching this, that should have all come to fruition. But yeah, but with the Raiders of the Lost Ark, again, I got onto them, and this was on their little chat thing where you chat to a live agent. I've said to them, no, you know, this is, because again, out of stock. I don't know if that's rectified now. And I said, no, it's out of order. You need to look at your, you know, your packaging. You need to take a look at your packaging, which we'll take a look at in a minute. And I said to him, that's the issue. That's where the issue lies. They might leave the Amazon warehouse in pristine condition. They may do, I don't know. It may get done in damage. So that suggests that the problem is in transit. So anyway, so back to the story. So I said to them, no, you know, and they offered me so much of a percentage that worked out. They offered me £5 back off of this one. And literally I went back and said, no, not good enough. Goes, you give me £10 refund on it and I'll accept it. And straight away they said, okay. They sent me £10 refund. And now there's hardly anything wrong with this because I've sort of rectified the issue. But they're quite easy to deal with. But coming back to their packaging, like I said, so it leaves their warehouse. Let's just take for our, you know, you know, let's just accept that it leaves their warehouse in perfect condition, 100%, but yet you go and put them into envelopes like this, right? And sometimes you get the bigger envelopes. One of these was, and I haven't got it, I've thrown it away, unfortunately. And what do you expect? It's flimsy, it's flimsy. I'm getting more damages from Amazon now than Zavvi. Yeah, now Zavvi's customer service are harder to deal with than Amazon's. Amazon's are very easy. But that being said, it's still very, very annoying. Now, one little trick for you, or one thing, right, is that if you've never, and I have done this, and I will admit this, right, if you haven't ever moaned about anything from Amazon, right, just get onto them. With, you know, like you've received a Steelbook, just get onto a little chat and say to them, look, the Steelbook's come, I'm not happy, it's damaged, it's showing it's out of stock, can't get a replacement, it has to be out of stock, by the way. Can't get a replacement, what am I to do, right? They will offer you a full refund and keep the product. I've been cheeky and I've done it, but they'll only do it maybe twice, and then they collar on, and then it goes to a part refund, this sort of thing. So bear that one in mind, right? Because it gives you a little bit back, doesn't it? And why not? No, I know it's a little bit sort of cheeky and nefarious, shall we say, but hey ho, who isn't doing anything that's a bit untoward these days? We all are. So yeah, but good stuff. But yeah, no, so my main gripe is the packaging at Amazon. And I've said to Amazon, I've said, look, I've got no issue of paying a couple quid more if I know that this is going to get packaged into a perfect, you know, something that will protect it. I'm up for that. I'm all up for that. Because as a collector, you buy this stuff and you want it. You don't want a tiny little dink in it. You don't want nothing in it. You want it pristine, right? And we're not getting that. We are not getting that. Like I said, Zavvi are poor at it. Amazon, their stuff's getting worse. It's getting worse. Regardless of where it occurs, the packaging is inadequate for shipping out. Collector's edition Steelbooks, you know, and it is a very frustrating thing to see when you get a Steelbook, you know, when you unpackage it, when you open it, sometimes damage isn't even evident until you've actually got the shrink wrap off, you know, but it's a very frustrating thing, a very nasty thing to come across, because it just causes the issue of replacement, organising a replacement and all this, especially when it is something that is out of stock and is very unlikely to come back into stock because it's been picked up by damn scalpers. The bane of my life, scalpers. I hate scalpers, right? You know, I honestly believe that the likes of Zavvi and that, when they have these special editions, they should have one per customer for its initial week at least. One item per customer for the initial week at least, when it is a limited edition release. Yeah, but there we go. Just a quick moan, just a quick little whinge about damages. 2 on the trot is just, it's excessive. It's excessive. You don't need that. No one needs that. But there we go. This is AJ. Thanks for listening to this moan. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.